Okay, so sorry for the late recording. I finished this on a Sunday and couldn't record a showcase, but we're here, the world's smallest, as the time of recording, smallest flying machineless Cycleless 7x7 piston door, seamless obviously, 13 by 3 by 23, 897 blocks. Its door is, I think, 80-something% dense if you don't count blocks like, oh god, blocks like that. Didn't break anything, so yay. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 boats. Unless there's one on the bottom, I think there might be. But yeah, a few boats on the top, 13 entities on the top alone, which is insane. 17 entities total, excluding these 3 armor stands. Yeah, so we can get to the closing. Now, the opening has a very, very long reset time. So while we wait for that, I'm gonna go through the circuit. So the white circuit is input layout. So we have a worm on the bottom. You can see it. A tape here for pulling the blocks down, and you can't really see it, tape here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 pistons that'll have a piston go through here and here, which will push so we don't have to do a sex soup on the top, but only a quint, which actually made my life 1,000 times easier. And then we have, as I said, a quint on the top and a very peculiar obs storage where we have, let's go over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pistons, and then we reuse these obs from the input to, we just retract them over because we don't use that input for pink, so we can just temporarily disable it when these pistons are all the way down here. You can just retract it, and then we do a quick double extender with a few extra pulses, and then this will just spit back over. Yeah. Fun. Input circuit is just how we get the signal to the top, which is this glass slider here, and then there's some red over here to control when the opening tape fires. Lime is a top control, which will just power the sequence 6 total times, and also purple. There aren't really any walls here, but you can just see it's this repeater chain here into this timer into purple. Yellow is the topmost tape for the bottom. So this piston, that piston there, and that piston. Bottom tape is the sticky piston tape that will track the blocks here. Magenta is the top tape control, and then light blue is the bottom tape control. The closing is in orange. It's here, and technically this ob chain here. The cyan is the quint extension, sus sequence, whatever you want to call it. Pink is the redstone block, or observer, redstone block, whatever you want to call it, double extender to power the top pistons at this level and this level. And then purple, which is this area here, and this 3x4 on that. We'll just do the final retractions for the quint, which actually spits its blocks out and then retracts it up after the bottom tape goes. Speaking of, I guess we can actually check this real quick. But yeah, this door was made over the course of 3 weeks. It was insane. It's actually like 3 weeks on the weekends, plus Jeff and Guardian did a lot of the bottom during the week. So as you can see, this is derping a lot. Also, you get this really nice sliding effect of the observers every time it powers. That's purple. And now we have this like stack and 8 delay, so we can wait for this tape to finish because it's incredibly slow. And you can see these being pushed down again. And due to the reset time, I'm probably not going to show this again, just because it's stupidly slow. As you see, that nice sliding effect that you get. And that last 4 tick is for the parity of this, because we have to power an odd amount of time each time. And yeah. And this bottom tape stops the second that finally retracts. So this is perfectly sync with this retracting is sync with this stopping, which in my opinion was just nice. But yeah, this is the door. No constantly running clocks. These are technically clocks, but they're not held on for the closing or anything, so doesn't really count. It's like a burnout. So yeah, we have this nice toggle in here, this huge gaping hole. So a few of the cart clips include a piston facing upwards with a cart in here limited by a boat that's clipped inside of a trap, or that's on top of a trap door, but there's also another one that's on top of a carpet, so you have to have one on the carpet and one on the trapdoor. So it's, yeah. Tutorial for this door will be coming out soon as well, which is great. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to record it. Maybe today, we'll see. But it'll be coming out in 2 parts. Top 1 will be the top, part 2 will be the bottom. I'll be doing the top because I exclusively made the top, which is amazing. So yeah. We also have this normal cobweb timer here, a 3-state here. We have an unconventional clip here, so we have a boat resting on a hopper. This slide actually isn't necessary. And then just a piston right here and the cart's on top, like inside of the piston, but it's higher than the bottom of a block, but low enough so it doesn't power the string, and that just helps. But yeah, this door is actually slightly slower or faster on the first powering because this boat is on the slab and not inside of the hopper, but that's fine. Doesn't break. So as you can see, we can see who made each circuit. Jeff did red and gray. Guardian did the rest of the bottom, and then I did the entire top, which is insane. I spent again 3 weekends, I guess, just grinding away at this top. I had to redo pink like 6 times, purple 3 times, cyan 3 times, and lime like 10. So yeah, that's a backup if you're wondering. But yeah, there are also any like transparent blocks in the doorway. It does require these blocks here to be solid, sadly, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.